What's going on? This is your boy Targeted Talk with AJ, and I'm back with another video. In this video, I want to talk about staying strong in isolation. As you know, as a targeted individual, this program is meant to isolate you from family, friends, loved ones, people you're in a relationship with, everybody in the community. It's meant to turn everybody against you. A lot of the people who turn against you were never for you. Even if they're blood, like, just for them to believe rumors and things like that they know in deep down that's not true, but they're so hell bent on being, a part of something, that they'll go ahead and turn on you just for the hell of it. It just shows you how people are individual thinkers and they don't have a mind of their own. And a lot of us, we're the type, that will see things from both sides, in terms of like, well, this person is this person is that, and then we come to the solution in the middle. A lot of people nowadays aren't individual thinkers, and then a lot of people, some just want to be down and be a part of a group when they start gang stalking, and then you got some that were kind of forced into it, and if they try to get out of it, then they'll become gang stalk. There's a lot of programs and a lot of government entities and all types of strong, powerful groups in this world that fund this program and keep this thing going. And why, I don't know. But we just have so many people that shouldn't be targeted because they did nothing wrong, and et cetera, et cetera. If they put this much effort into targeting you, into all the crime and into all the criminals that exist in this country, and all the people that's doing dirt in this country, if they put that much energy and financial backing into what they put into gang stalking, into curbing crime in this country, it'll be no criminals. But they don't. They fund these frivolous programs to just control people, and not only control you, in an attempt to control you as a target individual, but to control the people that are gang stalking you. Mind fuck them. You know what I'm saying? So once you're in isolation, here's my thing, to get back on topic. It's made to, in my opinion, because this is the way I took it, isolation it can lead to elevation. Now, I know there are some random cases and rare cases where isolation can lead to worse, but it's all in how you approach it. Now, I encourage people to approach isolation as something that's going to make you stronger mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Increase your discernment, focus on yourself and building yourself up to become a better version of yourself, in spite of, the targeting that's going on, because that's what you should be doing, instead of locking in on things that really don't matter, you know what I'm saying? And focusing on these people that are targeting you that really aren't a threat at all. They really aren't a threat. So if you really give them your attention, that's when you're going to notice what they're doing. You can't give them any attention at all. And when you're being in isolation, understand that it's showing you who people really are and how they were never for you from the beginning. You learn a lot about, people, and you learn about things when you're being gang stalked and being in isolation, et cetera, et cetera. You're learning a lot about things. Like this individual that's parked right next to me, anyways, it don't matter. It doesn't make any sense. I don't understand it, because I don't understand what they're trying to prove and what they're trying to do. But I've learned a lot, over the years, that a lot of people are just useless. They don't bring anything to the table in real life. So a lot of the times those are the people that you shouldn't want to be around anyway. They don't bring any value. They don't bring anything of substance. They're just losers. They're just low life losers who have no future, who have no life at all. They have no life. So if you're giving your energy and your attention to them losers, then you're just doing yourself a disservice, because a lot of these people are losers. They have nothing better going on, and that's why I tell you, nowadays more than ever, isolation is a very good thing, because you see what this world is becoming. I think a lot of what's going on is to protect targeted individuals and protect God's, children, and protect those who seek him and rejoice in him and celebrate him. It's to protect those people, and most targeted individuals are God, or are of God, and seek God out, in times of ancient anxiety and trouble, and you don't just go to him just when things are going wrong, and you seek him out every day. And understand that a lot of people they don't believe, they don't have faith. So when you're in isolation, you're not alone. You can talk to God. You can rely on him. You can do all these things, and you can do all these things, and you can focus on him, and give him give him the praise, because you're able to see people for who they are. You gotta understand, a lot of people are just living. They don't know where they're going. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know anything. They're just living life and just living. They don't have any goals. A lot of people have given up on life, and you being in isolation, that's kind of what they want for you. They're kind of what they want for us. They're kind of what they want for anybody that's being targeted. They don't want us to live our normal lives. They want us to, pretty much, if you know what I mean. They want us to, go away. So, and they want us to do the honors. So they don't have to. And it's all just to mess with you mentally. That's like when they want you when they go to crazy houses, and they want you to, like, when you're in isolation, like in a crazy house, and they want you to just freak out until you become conditioned to it. You know what I'm saying? Don't freak out, but I'm not saying you should become conditioned to it per se. But if it's your new norm, you should just, like, embrace it. That's the good word. Embrace it, and and use it to your advantage, because a lot of what you're dealing with is just God protecting you from the world around you. And see how chaotic the world is now? Sometimes it's God protection. So I would never take, being isolated personally, because a lot of the people in this world today aren't of God. And a lot of people in this world today are not good people. A lot of people in this world today are easily influenced. A lot of the people in this world today are low lives. A lot of these people in the world today have no purpose, no drive, no vision, no nothing. Just living to die instead of dying to live. And you, as a targeted individual, and me as a someone who's being game stalked, we are not doing that. We're gonna work our butt off, and we're gonna make sure that we get to where we need to go. We do what we need to do, and we grow and elevate every single day. And that's what isolation should bring: growth, elevation, and celebration. You only need yourself. And eventually, the person that's meant for you, that's ordained for you, they will walk into your life or come into your life somehow, and they will show you what loyalty is. Because When people leave you and when you're getting gang stalked and they leave you in isolation, that's just showing you how fake and phony and disloyal people are. But that one person will come into your life and they'll show you what loyalty is. So, but you have to know, you have to have strong discernment and know how to recognize and choose the fake from a real, because there are some people that will come into your life and they don't mean well, but you allow them in because you're lonely, you're in isolation. But that's why I say you have to learn who's really for you. And that's why being lonely for a certain period of time will show you, you know, who's who. You know what I'm saying? Because I notice that a lot of people get comfortable talking trash about other people around me, like if I'm at work or something, and then when that person comes around, they dap them up like nothing, like they just wasn't just trash talking them. So when you look at little sequences and events like that, you learn who's for you. And that's the thing, that's the main thing I'm telling you. Learn who's for you. Learn the people that's gonna make you better. Learn the people that's gonna learn the difference between the people that's there to fuck you over or attempt to fuck you over, and the people that mean you well. Now, it's not gonna be too many. It's not gonna be too many people. I think every chosen one should be looking for their confidant, somebody they can confide in and trust. Now, those people don't exist. I'm gonna be honest with you. Very few of them exist, but they're out there. When you find yours, you hold them close and you don't let them go. Do good by them people, because they're very few, far in between. But anyways, this is your boy All Logic No Emotion, aka, why do I keep saying that? That's not my channel anymore. But this is your boy Targeted Talk with AJ. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Y'all be safe out there. Y'all be smooth. And I'm gone. And I appreciate everybody for subbing. Everybody who watched the videos. There's a lot of people who have been tapped into my videos and they're not subbing. Subscribe to the channel. I have some good content. I have good testimonies. I have good stories about, and none of these stories are like other people's experiences. They're my personal experiences and what I've been dealing with over the last 12 years and how I've been able to manage, you know what I'm saying, myself mentally and spiritually. And I know there's people out there that are struggling, so I want to be able to talk to them people and build a community, you know, with them people and everybody else who's in the community. And we come together and we are able to rely on each other, you know, through isolation, through, you know, what we're going through in life. We're able to uplift each other and make each other, you know, either feel better or, you know, we go through this together. So, and my saying is, when you go through this, you grow through this. So don't worry, I'm here for you. I'm here for everybody that's going through this. I mean well. I know it's hard to trust, you know, when you're being targeted. It's hard. Trust me, I know. But I'm here for you. I mean well. I can be that listening ear. But tap in my comment section. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. And y'all hit that, you know, if you're watching, hit the subscribe button. We're trying to grow this community. I want to be able to go live at some point and maybe do some giveaways. But I want to be able to, first of all, go live and chop it up with everybody that's going through, you know, that's in my community. And we just chop it up and have a session, you know. Anything you want to know about me, anything you want to, you know, that I'm comfortable telling, anything that you're going through and you feel comfortable sharing it, you know, with the chat or just sharing it with me personally. I'll eventually leave an email and a social media site, because I'm not on social media for real. I'll leave either maybe an Instagram or something like that when I create one, and you reach out to me there. We have a conversation if you feel comfortable. I can be a listening ear for you, because I know everybody needs that listening ear that can make them feel better. So anyways, this is Targeted Talk with AJ. I'm gone. Y'all be safe out there. Be smooth. Peace.